Okay, so today I kind of have some just raw thoughts I wanted to share with you because I'm sick. So sorry for my appearance and my voice. But because I am sick and I also didn't go to work, I was able to go to the park today to, get some fresh air and be in the sun a little bit. So I just had my thoughts that were just, flowing. And there was something in particular I thought I wanted to share. It's a little hard for me, to be honest, because I do know that it comes from a place of privilege to even have these kind of thoughts. So yes, I wanted to say that beforehand. So what I was thinking of is that life is so beautiful, and you know what sometimes gets in the way of this beautiful life? Work. And maybe it sounds a bit weird or funny or I don't know what, but my thought was today, okay, if I wouldn't have been sick, I wouldn't have been able to enjoy the time that I had. I had beautiful little moments with animals or a toddler, and I would have missed it. And I thought, okay, so I do work more in the evening, so I feel like I'm still very lucky that I get to enjoy like the sunlight, the day, the proper day hours. But I was thinking, okay, even if I would be self-employed, I would still miss so much of life. And sometimes I feel like that might be the problems for a lot of millennials, because me just saying these kind of things, it kind of even sounds stupid. But I feel like we are one of the first generations to actually be able to enjoy life. Sure, it depends where you live and where you were born, but we are the first generation that actually was able to travel as much as we do, to explore the world, ourselves, what we actually want. And it's such a privilege and gift, but it also makes life hard in some kind of way. And I feel like that this is kind of our main struggle, that we have so many things we could choose from, and we see also through YouTube, through Instagram or whatever, that there are so many possibilities to actually live your life, and that it's not necessary to do it the traditional way, like go to school, find a job, or go to university and then find a job, etc. But there are so many ways, like, I don't know, take a gap year, a sabbatical, go travel full time, work online, be self-employed. I don't know, there's just so much. And sometimes I feel like we don't have enough time to even try everything. And on one hand, you also kind of want stability and security, right? Like, I mean, I'm turning 33 soon, and I would say I'm quite a free spirit, and freedom is something that is so important to me. But I also feel like that security is meaning, it started to mean so much more to me now. Our parents also, they get older, and I don't know, I find life so confusing. And I just want to enjoy my time here, and I want to be the kindest person I'm able to be, spread as much kindness and joy as I can. And then I feel like that life, you know, like the proper life, like working life, gets like in between. And sometimes I feel bad for these kind of thoughts, because I am aware what a privileged thought that even is. And still, it doesn't make me happier. It doesn't make me understand life better or help me find a solution or a good balance between living life and work and finding purpose and getting my financial stability. Because God, there is so much you can do, you know. There are so many great events you could attend. There are so many countries you could travel to. There are so many fun hobbies you could try, and then you have to work. Ah, maybe it feels different when you actually find something that you really love doing, but do these people really exist? Like, there are some. I do see them on Instagram, but I've never met one. I don't think that I ever met one that feels so fulfilled with their job and life. Maybe it's a goal that we created in our minds that doesn't exist, but I really want it to exist. It would be great. I mean, my perfect life, I don't think there is something like perfect, right? Is having a meaningful job that brings me joy, that brings joy to other people, that challenges me, like, just enough, you know, that I don't feel stupid, but I do feel smart because I can accomplish things and spend time with friends, family, with myself, and just enjoy life, this beautiful, beautiful life, and being grateful for it every single day. So, what are we gonna do with these thoughts? What are we gonna do with work? What are we gonna do with life when we don't know how to live it, how do we find purpose? There are just so many questions, and I feel like that especially millennials, that they have these kind of thoughts. Like, all of them. At least the people that I meet. But yeah, how do we solve this hole, this emptiness inside of us? I don't know. Yet, I hope. Let's figure it out together. Do you know the answer? Please let me know. I've been looking for answers for so many years now, and I feel like I haven't found any answer yet at all. But yeah, have a good one.